Playing as engineer is one of the most rewarding experiences in Hell Let Loose. Watch this video to see how I got the highest score for my team. Howdy, fellow engineer.
Howdy.
You trying to build some nodes?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll hop in here with you. As we set out to build nodes, the truck ride was awkwardly quiet, so I tried to make some small talk. So, why'd you become a war engineer?
For the money. Turns out there wasn't any. I'll drop my supplies and you can have the truck.
Thank you, soldier. It's been a pleasure, sir.
Goodbye, friend, and good luck.
Hope to see you back at the mess hall. After I dropped off supplies for that engineer, I took the truck up north to get my own nodes built for the team. The nodes had been built and I took the truck back to HQ for a resupply. That's when I ran into a stranded officer. You want to ride, soldier?
I do.
You want to go build a garrison or something?
That's the plan.
Alright, just point me in the right direction.
Alright, well, let's head up the sunken bridge first. Get back up, Gary.
So, how'd you become an officer?
Somebody dropped out of officer after they created the squad.
Well, lucky promotion.
Just go ahead and drop them right here.
You sure?
Yep.
Alright, you want me to wait for you or should I take off?
Yeah, hang out a minute.
Alright.
Alright, go ahead and head north.
Copy that, sir.
Yeah, I gotta drop him here.
I parted ways with the officer and took the truck back for another resupply. But when I got to the front line, I ran into a bit of unexpected trouble. That's an enemy tank right there. Jesus, there's an enemy tank right over this wall. What did I run into? There goes my truck.
Oh, your poor little supply truck.
We need some backup up here. Ah! Soldier! Don't worry, soldiers. I'll get some cover for you. That should do the trick. I'm gonna make it a little harder for them to take over. My efforts seemed to help repel the enemy attack, and our offensive squad began to capture the next point. So the men and I made a plan. What do you think, soldiers? Should we move up?
Let's do it, bro. Let's go.
Let's do it. You see this wrench right here? This is gonna win us the war. We gotta get up there and defend. Oh, God. My water's getting in my pants. When I arrived at the newly captured point, I got straight to work. But first I needed to find some supplies. Do we got a supply guy here? Do you have any more supplies on you, soldier?
Soon, very soon.
Copy. We'll build up some defenses in here. We want to make it as hard as possible for the enemy to get in here.
Yes, sir.
We'll just hold this defense while we wait. They're getting close. We're losing men right up on the front line. I'm gonna throw down this bunker. Let's get it built ASAP. Copy that. Hey, who's got a hammer around here?
Right there.
Oh!
Yeah, we're losing.
I was killed while building fortifications, and I had to wait on a redeploy. I desperately had to finish the construction before the enemies could enter the building. Okay, watch out. Engineer here. Great work, soldier. Holy sh**. Enemy right outside the door. I'm gonna try and build this before he gets in. We got enemies trying to enter. We need to build up more defenses. Stay low, stay low.
Real close, real
Got
close,
him.
real close.
At least this wall's doing its job.
Yep.
Ah, what the hell? I think my bullet went through his sleeve.
Yeah, horse shit.
The enemy attack was too strong. I decided I'd fall back to the previous point and begin building defenses before the enemies arrived. We don't want any tanks in here, am I right? Is that a bombing run? Oh, it shouldn't reach us. All these planes flying over me are getting me paranoid. Alright, this barbed wire should hold off this side for a bit. Let's work on it right here. Ah, we're out of supplies. This'll have to do for now. Holy sh! Artillery's locked on us.
Yeah, I put that there.
No amount of barbed wire could stop an artillery shell. They were killing us left and right. Stay off that point for a bit. Alright, we need a different plan, boys. We need that supply guy back here. Sugar 50, do you have any supplies? Drop them if you do, please. Oh, there you go. Yeah, thank you, soldier. With supplies down, I began to construct a barrier away from the artillery. Maybe this would keep us alive more than 10 seconds. Don't worry, soldiers, I'm gonna get us some protection. All this shelling is giving me some type of shock. That's the bombing run, soldiers. Holy sh! The Lord must be watching over me. I got a feeling we're gonna see a lot of them come through that smoke. These Americans just don't quit, huh?
Like snakes. You gotta cut the head off.
Woo! I got me one of them. We got multiple enemies southeast behind that bush. Oh, sh! That bombing run destroyed our garrison and gave the enemies an opportunity to push up. Luckily, I had a plan to get supplies back to the point. Come on, come on. Can't this thing go any faster? You need a ride? All right. One supply dropped down. See if we can get the second one. The first part of my plan was a success. Now it was time to begin part 2 of the plan. We need to get an officer to place a garrison over here.
Where you want it?
Right on Sunken.
Got me. See if I can get up there.
It's clear for now. Plenty of supplies. I had to defend this point myself while I waited for an officer to arrive. But enemies were getting closer and closer by the second. They're here. Bastards are using my own defenses against me. The second part of my plan was a failure, and we were pushed back to the final point. I don't want to be a POW the rest of the war. I'd rather die.
Well, maybe I can make sure of that, soldier.
I think the enemy's doing a fine enough job. If only I could have built more defenses, maybe more men would be alive.
Maybe.
That barbed wire gives me a little more comfort. With more fortifications built on this point, I felt ready to move up to the previous point and attempt to recapture it. But when we arrived, the enemies were waiting for us. What do you see up here, Captain?
Let's get some grenades in there.
Got him. Oh, I think they know where we are.
I'm scared. We're losing
Don't be
our last
scared.
point. We're losing our last point.
Soldier, follow me if you want to live through this. Ready?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ah! Ah!
We just gotta get out of here. It's not looking good for us.
Ah! I got somebody.
Soldier. Ah! I laid on the cold ground thinking of everything I could have done differently. Maybe I should have built more defenses. Maybe I should have just dodged the draft. But the after action report showed me I did everything I could, and I helped my squad have the highest score on our team. And also one other thing. Why is